Yo, Sanjay Uchiha here, giving you my review on Naruto Shippuden episode 487. People, I know it's a bit late because it's what Saturday now, Christmas Eve. And before I even continue, how's everyone doing? Like, how are the holidays treating you guys? Because it's just been pretty mellow for me. But getting right into it, this episode was it was I would, it was a slower paced episode. Probably not as good as the previous ones. Really and truly, it really revolved around us getting we got a fight between Fushin and Sasuke in the beginning, and then the episode proceeds to go into more backstory on the Chinoki clan and Chino specifically. That little, well, she's not a little, she's a little girl, but you get it if you've watched the episodes. It's a running joke within this arc, since actually older than Sasuke, but she looks like a little kid. So yeah, so really starting off, the fight itself, it it kind of gave me mixed feelings because while Fushin does seem to be formidable, it it's a I don't know if it's a problem, but the thing is, Sasuke does seem to be a bit weaker than how he was portrayed in the war. I mean, he got a power up from the Sage of Six Paths during the last part of the war. So basically, him and Naruto are the strongest persons on the planet, essentially. So when we get this fight now, and we see Sasuke pull out the perfect Susanoo, and even then he's struggling to push back a typhoon made by Fushin, it kind of makes me feel 50-50, if you know what I mean. As in, Sasuke did manage to beat him without going all out per se, but it's just one of those things when I guess your characters get so powerful and you have a problem introducing threats that could actually challenge them. But all in all, Sasuke finishes off by finding the eye of the typhoon and hitting him with a Shidori. So that's that for that part. So after that, we see Sasuke traveling, and well, essentially Fushin escaped, and we see Sasuke traveling to Hell's Valley, where he actually finds Chino, and it's from here Chino uses our Ketsuryugan. Yes, I actually remember the name this time. Sorry about that. To actually show Sasuke her memories, essentially. And right before that, she basically tells Sasuke that she's been alone for a very long time, essentially. And it's interesting to see, once again, Sasuke's dynamic character being shown here, or his. No, sure. I've been saying it from my previous reviews anyway. It's just the evolution of his character. He actually has a short flashback to basically him and Naruto essentially and their lives growing up. So it's interesting to see Sasuke wanting to reach out and connect and understand Shino, another plus for his character at this point essentially. So we get to see that Shino, she for as long as she could remember, she was taken in by Oyashiro, where she basically was thought to be a shinobi, and of course the tournament, well, not tournament, that kind of gambling ring for rich people who basically wager in shinobi fights for entertainment. She was entered there, where she fought and defeated Fushin, and that's where they met. And basically we get to understand that, yeah, for as long as she can remember, she's been at Oyashiro's place, and she has no memories of where she came from before that, even her mother and father. And we get to learn that Fushin, he has a Kekkei as well. Apparently, it's Typhoon style. In his village, well, not the Mist. Well, yeah, he's from the Mist, but not the mainland there. Basically, where he's from, they blamed him for a natural disaster that leveled the village, and they sold him off to this other guy that basically treated him like shit. So basically, we have two characters who, I guess, they're in terms of what they went through, we can relate to them, so that's cool. So eventually, we kind of tie up the plot in terms of what we saw from previous flashbacks of the Lightning Gang coming back to that village that we initially met Shino and Fushin, and we saw the flashback when the old man basically turned them down when they needed help. So the episode kind of ties up everything. So it kind of feels like the arc is coming to an end. Probably the next episode or two, which I don't mind. It's been a nice little run. But essentially, after the flashback proceeds, it proceeds after there, so where we see the characters going to Hell Valley, and basically, well, before that, sorry, basically the Lightning Gang were betrayed by the Mist. That's the point I'm missing there from when I was saying things were getting tied up in terms of the plot. But yeah, so eventually Chino and Fishing they go to Hell Valley, and we see basically Chino freaks out. There's nothing there after all, and basically she just breaks down. And we see more Mist Ninja come after them to basically finish the job that was given to them before to finish off the Lightning Gang. But it's at this point we find out that Chino, activating Kitsuryugan again, she's actually the one responsible for creating the exploding humans. And it's after she goes through this mental breakdown that she decides she wants revenge. She didn't explicitly say it who, but obviously it's the Uchiha in this case. So that's where our episode ends really and truly. Um, it's not a bad episode. It's a bit slow. It still has merits in terms of characterization where Sasuke, Chino, and Fushin's concerned, and that makes it pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And the animation kind of takes a little dive. Well, it's not as good as the previous episodes, but it's still up there. Yeah, it's still up there. So the animation is still pretty good, but I'm still kind of iffy about the fight. But all in all, it was a great episode. Still, it was good. Like, let's put it between an okay and a good, conclusively speaking. But yeah, that's all I have for this review. If you watch the episode, let me know what you think, and rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Look out for my other videos today. So I hope you guys are having a great Christmas Eve, and I'll see you in the next one.